Pairing in our story.
With Field Officer Solari behind the wheel, the shift began normally enough. But a few blocks away, the beginning of a tragic drama was unfolding. A teenage member of the Watts Barrio Grape Street gang was cruising around the Florence area with his girlfriend. Several members of the rival Florencia neighborhood gang were hanging out on a corner when they drove up.
Hey, what body are you from, bro? What body are you from,
When one of the Florencia gang members started harassing them, the brief encounter turned hostile.
I'll take care of you. I'll take
The rival gang member made a threatening move towards his girlfriend, and more words were exchanged as the confrontation continued.
All right, man. Yo, you with your boys, right? You talking smack, man. You get it over. That's what I'm saying. What do you mean that? All right, man. I'm going to take you back, man. I'll be back after the car, man. We'll be back, man. I'm going to take you back. I'll be back, man. I'll be back. I'll be back to your ass, man. You just wait. I ain't tripping, man. I ain't tripping. Come on, man. I gotta start.
He warned the gang members that he'd be back. The incident had inflamed the teenagers' gang rivalry and pride.
That's it.
Furious, he dropped his girlfriend off at her apartment and vowed revenge on the rival Florencia gang.
They deserve it. No one talks that way to you. Talks that way to me, make me look like a punk.
Be careful.
I'm gonna go get those guys. I'll tell you that right now. I'm not tripping.
With a pistol in his right hand, he drove back to the Florence area to make good on his threat. He spotted the gang members he was looking for, ages 14 through 16 on Whitsett Avenue. He aimed and fired the gun at the boys and missed them. Officer Solari and Cameron happened to be approaching from the opposite direction and saw the gunfire. The patrol officers stopped and jumped out with guns ready. Officer Cameron was prepared to fire, but didn't want to risk hitting his fellow officer. They radioed quickly for backup and took off after the gunman. With the highway patrol in hot pursuit, the pickup's driver quickly got rid of his handgun. A pistol, which was later found to have had one live round in the chamber. The officers remained close behind and headed north on Whitsett through both commercial and residential areas. It was obvious the driver had no with stopping and was hoping to give them the slip.
Southbound Whitsett at 65 miles per hour. See if you can get me now. Anything on the top railing?
Solari and Cameron lost sight of the suspect's truck. But another officer, Larry Bousquet, was monitoring their calls and spotted the pickup driving through a shopping area. As the first officers circled back around, Bousquet followed the pickup into a neighborhood park. With the officer right on his tail, the suspect pulled off the road and tried to escape on foot. Bousquet was arresting the suspect when the original officers arrived at the scene. The 16-year-old was taken into custody without further incident or injury. Subsequent investigation revealed that the youth had a similar case pending in Norwalk Juvenile Court, in which he was charged with attempted murder in a previous drive-by shooting.